I was born in Benino, New Mexico, which is what, 10 miles south of us, and spent about 4 or 5 years there. And then we moved to Mesilla for a while. And actually, my mother's family is from Mesilla. They date back into the 1800s. My father he's actually from Mexico, born in Mexico, but he grew up in Fort Hancock, Texas, which is just south of El Paso. My wife has got a teaching degree from NMSU. She taught for a number of years. And like I said, I met her here at the university. She's been a wonderful wife, beautiful person. And we've been married 48 years. And she helped me raise the kids, Rosario and Javier, and she's involved with the church. But I think I'm very fortunate. Not only did I have a beautiful family, I mean, from my mom and dad and brother and sister, but my wife. I really hit a home run, and I want to thank God that she took notice. We've had two kids. My daughter, which is the firstborn, and her name's Rosario Garcia now, and she lives in Española. Our other child was Xavier Jurado, and he's 3 years younger than Chayo, and he's graduated too from the university, and his wife did, and he's got 2 kids, 2 little girls, and he's with us here in the business. My brother and sister, my brothers we're together in the business. My sister she's not involved in any of the businesses. She has her own, she's an artist now, and she likes to paint. We got into the farming area. Well, my dad was always a farm laborer. He used to work for somebody else. And after so many years, the gentleman loaned him a little bit of money, some money, and we went out and bought some equipment and rented some land, and we got started. By then I was 1958, and I was with him on the business. I was still going to school. I never did quit school. That was a no-no. I mean, you had to go to school. You just didn't ask. You didn't even think about skipping or anything. You went to school. And after that, we started buying some more land, equipment, and eventually we just got started in a bigger scale of farming. We're trying to get away from being too small because it wasn't economical. The reason I decided to go to NMSU is because it was here, and we didn't have the money to go elsewhere. And I got married. My wife and I got married on the second semester. So we had Rosario Chayo, our firstborn, and by the end of the year, so there was no choice, and I wanted to be close to the farm. I've always been asked, I said, well, if you're in agriculture, why didn't you go to ag school? But I didn't see the need of that, because what we needed to do was be able to defend ourselves in the business world, to contracts, purchases, and I had seen a lot of farmers in this area they knew how to plant something, but they would have to rely on somebody else to sell it for it, or somebody else to, you just turn your product over, they'd come back and they'd keep a large portion. They made more money than you, the farmer, did. We process cayenne peppers. We're a fermentation yard, so we ferment peppers, and we do this in a large scale. We have the processing plant, and we do the transporting, the whole 9 yards. It's a turnkey delivery of a product to a processors. And then we have Jurado Farms, which is still part of, that does the farming side. So right now we're farming, I think we're farming approximately 600 acres. We also own a trucking company, Rio Bravo, who is a slave provider of services to Jurado Inc. And we have other different businesses that we picked up along the way and we started. So what I would suggest to anybody that's at the university and wants to get ahead is just be persistent in what you're doing and be good at what you're doing. And don't despair. Go after it. And above all, don't get in trouble. Don't get in trouble. Keep everything, on the even keel, and just be patient. It'll work out. It'll work out. A lot of times you get frustrated and you want to quit because you don't see that you're advancing, or you don't see the results that you want. Well, see, if I had done that, I wouldn't be where I'm at. So you've got to keep on being persistent, patient. If it doesn't work first time, try it again. Well, really, how would I compare my degree to another school? I can't really say, but this has got to be the best one because I've got it. And that's the one that I've used, and it's the one that I needed, and I used it, and I never did go to any other school other than here. So he said, well, it is the best.